Okay, apologies for not uploading, but I took a little break after World Champions just to chill and relax a little bit. But now we'll be back on a more consistent basis. First of all, I've not been very active on YouTube, but I've been active on my Discord. So, if you want to check out the Discord link will be in the description. Also, Mask's channel link will also be in the description. You should check him out. He's awesome. So I did leave Crazy Brazilians after War of Champions. Nothing against them. They're honestly the nicest people ever. It's just I got burnt out being at the top. Like being at the top, it just requires so much playtime, and honestly, it's a lot of investing as well because you got to stay on top of the meta and whatnot, and it does take a toll. And since I've never really had a chill session, I thought I'd take the opportunity to drop down and yeah, chill, I guess you could say. So I am now with Order 66 with Moon, Mr. C, and all them. So yeah, fun times ahead. Also, I did change my name just so I could go incognito for a little bit. No one has noticed me yet, but obviously after this video, everyone will know who I am. I did change my name to Frankenstein, and this is the avatar I was using. I'll set a little game for you boys. If you can guess the correlation between the avatar and the name and what it could be referencing, I'll do an extra long war stream next CRW. If not, if you can't guess it, I'll only do a short war stream. So the game is on, boys. Can you guess the correlation between the two characters and what it might be referencing? So yeah, we'll see if you can figure that one out. Also, I have a lot of war videos from this war. I didn't really do any live commentary or anything, so there's that. But I can sort that out, no problem. But yeah, there's loads of war videos out. We're going over lots of defenses, how to beat them, what to worry about, and how to properly build a defense teams and the flaws that people are making while making these defense teams. So we'll be going over that in the coming weeks. When I do the war videos, all the teams will be presented at the end with a counter, what could make them better, and yeah, alternative ways of beating them, I guess you could say. So obviously a lot of has happened after World Champions. I think the most noticeable ones is most definitely VV disbanding, the number one faction in the game after War of Champions. Yeah, they disbanded. I think it was hinted at, judging by the names and whatnot, that a good few of them were going to be retiring or going casual. Now that being said, Vendetta, arguably one of the best players ever in the game, is gone. Coiner gone. Fairy Dust, all very, very top tier players and have been at the top for a very long time, have called it quits, and they are actually staying quits because normally most people are addicted to the game. They'll say, "Oh yeah, I'll quit," and then after a few days they'll log into the game, they'll do a raid or two, check out what's going on, and then that one raid will go into like two raids, and then they'll be like, "Oh, there's a roadmap out. Let me just do that," and then your activity slowly, gradually goes up and up until you're back playing the game fully again. But their league points has not um, increased once. Their placements in leagues have not increased once. I do think they are gone for good, and yeah, the game has lost a lot of top tier players. Also, Mofo's disbanded. I don't know the ins and outs of it, but Mofo's is no longer a faction from what I hear. Also, there has been a lot of casualties, I guess you could say, after War of Champions. Lethal Infection, they're down to like 24 people, I think. Dar, I think they're around 24, 23 as well, meaning they've lost a lot of players either to retirement or going casual. The War of Champions effect, as people would call it. So yeah, very damaging stuff there. The channel, a little bit on the channel now. I will be trying to get videos out more consistently. I'm gonna, from my normal one video a week that I used to do, I'll try and get two out. Well, and then we'll slowly, gradually increase it if ideas come shitting out of the head. So yeah, we'll try and increase the productivity, I guess you could say, on the channel. Live streams will become a more consistent thing on CRW. Granted, it's 8v8 because 6v6 it's a bit rough. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, in the background you can see us versus No Pants Club, I think it is. Fun war. Like I said, I do have a better war that went 22 minutes long against another faction. Have to wait until that video comes out, but that definitely will be coming out. Also, the channel growth recently has been amazing. Although I've not uploaded a fucking in like a week or two, it's grown substantially, and I'm very grateful for everyone who likes, comments, and shares it. So much love to all of that, and yeah, on to I'll speed up the war video now, and then we'll go to the end of the video where you can learn how to beat these teams and what defense flaws these teams have. Okay, so I'll just quickly speed this video up a little bit. We'll go to like 1.5 speed, and then at the end of the video, I'll tell you how to beat these teams and teams you could use to beat them. Okay, and to the end of the video. Only thing you got to be careful of is Jesus. That's literally it on this team. That's all you've really got to worry about. And the way I'll tell you, you counter it is very simple actually. There's no guardian shields. It's purely you can hit whoever you want turn one, so it's a free win. So you could use the Lily, Arab, and Princess combo with the 20% on Arab and Princess, and a dock and a command with 8%. Now that would get you both of them going turn one, and I think a Princess and the Arab rush is definitely going to kill the Jesus very easily. And then as for the Tanya in the back, you will have Princess for the normalize. So it's very simple. And then Arab, he can get rid of Frost very easily. And then Trader and Pete, just make sure they don't rush by controlling. So very simple on the first team. Just get a turn one team to get rid of Jesus. So yeah, very simple. Okay, next team. I don't really like this team on a defense. It's not very great in my opinion. Jesus is fine, Frost is fine, Pete is fine.
Taro's alright, but Mateo, he's just an odd one in that team. He doesn't really fit. But the way you'd beat this one is very easily. Either you can go with a green power team with a strong attack, very easily just hit them down one by one, and then use Michonne to daze Jesus turn one. Whatever, you can use Priya to daze Jesus turn one. You can go with the turn one team, like I said prior, or alternatively, if you want to go in with somewhat of a controls team, you could risk it with just going like Priya, Kenny, um, Princess, and then Doc and a command. Just hoping that the Doc can confuse, no, can impair or no, sorry, not impair, taunt. You could do that. You could replace the Prius weapon with the days, but then again, Rampage is pretty sweet. You could make Princess go turn one. You know, it's fairly simple. But with these teams, the only real thing you got to do is get rid of Jesus turn one, because if he impairs you and gets you with trauma, that's where the problems come. So literally, with all these teams, like the tanky stall teams, just get rid of the Jesus, and then the rest of the team will just slowly fall, and it'll be very easy. So yeah, days, taunt, confuse, stun, however you want to do it. Just get it done. So you can make Mercer go turn one, Princess for a kill. You could rush Priya to go for a confuse. There's many different options, but I would say the best option is definitely a turn one rush. Okay, next team is Jesus team. Don't really like Nick on the defense. Don't really mind Tanya on the defense. So it's meh team. Just go get rid of Jesus turn one. Now the next team is a very interesting one. It's a Mars lead and it's a turn one Arab as well. So how would you counter this? There's a few ways you can do this, right? So first of all, you can have Dylan on attack, so he can pop his bubble if he uses I think it's if he crits. It's sort of like a mini rampage. Alright, you can pop the bubbles and then use basic hit down whoever you want. Alternatively, you can go in with a melee team. A melee team is probably the best team here, but it's got to be a normal team, no AP from Doc or any of that. So the green power team is alright. It's 50% attack on my team because of all 5 blues, 10% for each blue. Sorry, each green, and then yeah, you can pretty much guarantee to kill a Rick or an Arab. So that's very really simple. Another way is you can turn one people. Now, if you do turn one people, I'm gonna have to say you're gonna have to run exhaust and main resist on the people who are gaining the AP, because if you don't, they're gonna be insta kaboomed. So I'm just giving fair warning. Alternatively, you could use an auto team. Now, an auto team is more consistent. The only problem with the auto team is there is a damage dealer. Damage dealers meaning you've got to have a beefy, I guess you should say, auto team. And if you're running a Wangfa leader, he gives no defense bonus, and he will be very sustainable to being killed by Arabs since trait damage. So, with that being said, you could run some paybacks and hope Arab kills the team. Honestly, I would not advise that at all because Tanya is there, and you know, with the bubbles, it's just gonna get hit onto the bubbles, and you're not gonna do damage to them. So you can run an auto team. You could run an auto bleed team with trauma, because obviously Marge can recover that, and when that happens, the trauma is gonna splash back and kill them. So an auto bleed, an auto infect, an auto infect bleed combo, it's a good idea. So most advisable ideas for this is going for a melee team. Um, that can kill an Arab or a Rick turn one, or the most damaging person, which would probably be the command. Secondly, you could run an AP like turn one team, but you've got to run maim and exhaust, which I don't think is very consistent. So there's the option number two, or well, option number three, an auto team, auto bleed, auto infect, a bit of a both. The only problem with that is because there is a damage dealer in that, you've got to really bulk up your attack, no, defense and HP stats. And I gotta mention this as well. March cleanses everything, so you're gonna need to bring in Jesus for the trauma. And I gotta say this again, Arav recovers from bleed, so there's that as well. A lot of things to consider, but I do think the best option is just a melee team. So yeah, that's all the best defenses in this war. Obviously, I'll have some more war reviews out, and I'll go over how to beat the other teams. I did give some ideas of teams you could use in this video.
If you have any questions, leave in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. My Discord server link is in the description. Master Channel's link is in the description. If you have a good day, I will have a new video out soon. And yeah, peace.